Hi, Ramondi. What the fuck? You are funny, Ramondi. I'll give you that. I guess we're waiting for MRE to come. Let me drop the link. Invite. It's funny. My son is streaming on. I have him on my telephone. He's my telephone. My phone. He's streaming on Twitch. So if you hear Kevin Hart, that's my son playing him on his Twitch. MRE, I think I dropped the link. Hi, Mobland. Hi, Mikey, Mickey. Hey, Ramondi. Georgie. Hi, Georgie. Hi, JTP. Thank you. Taking the dogs out. Give me a few minutes. Okay. Let me say hi. Hi, Minnie the Moocha. Hi, Emmanuel. Massive Pump. Carol, there you are. Hi, Stool Pigeons. Hi, Nick. Hi, Detroit. Let's see. Angel, ask your son next time what games he plays. My son enjoys. I know he's on there with oh, what is it? Let me check. Hold on one second. He's right here. What is this? Let me see. He is I Am Truth, but let me see. He does this. He takes a I can't see what he's. I hear him laughing, but I can't see what game this is. What is this? Hold on. Oh, he's just chatting now. I'll find out. He's called I Am the Truth. He builds computers, my son, also. And then he has my grandson, and they play Fortnite. My grandson is 5, and he plays Fortnite with his father. They stream too. And my grandson is called Little Truth. That Gotti album with Burna. Hey, MRE. What is that? The Gotti album with Burna is hard as F. I heard a song today. He released it today. I was and that sounded good. I like that one. And then the one I posted on my Instagram, you hear my father talking. And that was nice. Hi, Joe. Hi, Jack. Yeah. Let's see. Really? I heard a few of them today, and I like them, and I don't like rap. But did you see he did an interview? I tweeted it. He did an interview with Sean, some Breakfast Club, is it called? And he was talking about my brother, how he met him, and how what a great guy he was, and that they're friends now. They're friends for life. He's a nice guy, and he's battling cancer too. Burner. Oh, there's Kevin. You know what? I wanted to say something, but maybe I'll wait till tomorrow to say it because I don't. What did I want to say? Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow because for some reason I don't even go in anybody's chats. I stay away from all the drama. the only chats I go in is Cane Shades and MRE. And for some reason, my name got thrown out there again today. It's like the third time. Why? I don't know. I don't know why that this person is doing that. But it's really not nice. I don't know if you're begging for attention or whatever it is, but I'm not involved in any of the drama, so leave my name out of it. What's this? Angel, your brother John gave him the blessing to use the tapes. Yes, he did. And that's what he was saying, how this all came about. And, and that he came to New York to meet my brother. And then my brother flew to California and surprised him and brought him some of the recordings so he could use my dad's voice. Which song? The one on my Instagram? Is that one? Where my father is talking? And those were recordings that he had with my brother and some of the attorneys. Like, he didn't talk like that in front of us when we were on a visit, but that's what he was like with my brother. I think you're right, MRE, but I don't want to be a part of that drama. And I would like it if everybody left me out of it. He asked Junior for his blessing to use JG and the name that shows he is very respectful. Yes, exactly. And he said it was part of his trilogy, I guess, mob trilogy. And this was going to be the last part of it, was going to be Gotti. Yeah, that's right. And then your dogs are fighting, and then to boot, you first of all, I don't know a nicer man on this whole YouTube than Justice Tech Pros Dominic. So why are you attacking him? I'll never understand that either. I mean, that's ridiculous. Angel, I had some delicious ricotta-filled ravioli with some beautiful room for dinner. Oh, very nice. Good. Good for you. I made London broil. Speaking of great recordings, who here has heard the song Free John Gotti by Sal? Oh, no, I never heard that.
Go lay down. You're not acting like that. Lay down. No. Yeah, they were fighting over a stick.
Dominic, he builds them. He built his own. I'm going to put that on Twitter because it's unbelievable what he did with his own. You'll see it's like neon colored liquid going through it. He makes his computer all different colors. I guess that's the tower. I don't know what you call that.
Oh, the tower. Oh, that must look cool. I know what you're talking about.
You have to see it. It's unbelievable. He's so good. And he has built a few for people that he knows. And what he doesn't even make a lot of money. Yeah, he doesn't even make a lot of money. What he does is he'll give you a list of all the parts you need to buy, and you will order them and send them to him, and he will put it all together, and then he brings it to you or you pick it up, and he only charges like a few $100s.
Yeah, that's good. What's he do? Gaming PCs, I bet. Those are those big high-tech ones with the lighting. Yes, gaming PCs. Yes. So what's he game online also?
Yes, he's on Twitch.
Oh, he's a Twitch streamer. Okay, gotcha.
He's a Twitch streamer, yeah. And he's slowly getting there. He just got a sponsor.
We'll promote his channel. I don't know how many people that go on YouTube do Twitch, but You got to put his link into his channel in the description sometimes.
Yeah, all right, I will. I think my friend Angela did it. I think she knew how to do it. I didn't even remember his name.
Well, is Twitch just for street gaming? I don't know because I don't do the gaming.
No, I think for some reason I think it's a little more than that because I remember like Trump used to give some of his speeches on there.
Yeah, it's also for IRL streamers too. Okay, I know what it is. Yeah, anybody can do any kind of streaming on there.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
But it's mostly used by gamers and like these IRL streamers that walk around. Ever hear of a guy called Ice Poseidon? He was this young kid, this kid who started doing live streams and doing crazy stuff, and then people started like anywhere he went, they would put on text to speech and yell crazy stuff, and people would want to kill him. And then his own chat would call up and try to get him arrested. They would say he's gonna like bomb the lemonade stand he's at. They're really crazy.
Really?
Yeah, some of the IRL Twitch stream, but I think he got thrown off there. Yeah, it was really nuts.
Oh, wow.
These guys had thousands watching, though.
Yeah, well, I watched one kid. I think he was like 17 or 16 from the UK. He won $1 million.
On Twitch?
On Twitch from gaming. He won $1 million. You know how I know that? Because I like that show.
Wow.
I like that show, the one where you win the lottery. My fabulous lot. I don't even know the name of the shows that I love. Could you imagine this? And it's like when you win the lottery, you call David and he finds you a home. And he did. He won $1 million from streaming.
Wow. God bless him. I like hearing stories like that where people do good.
Yeah.
Most people want to be like, oh, screw him. Oh, God bless the kid.
Let me say, Angel, I may have to hit you up. Want to build one for my son. You know what? JTP, look on my Twitter. I think I have to make sure. No, I have to. Let me see. Either I'll tweet it or I'll put it on my Instagram. I'll get it from my son. You have to see what he built the other day. It was amazing. I can't believe it. He pours the liquid out and then he pours a new color in. And he has all these different colored lights also. He's really good, I have to say. One thing
liquid? Liquid? I don't.
Yeah, it's some kind of liquid. I don't know what it is.
To make the gaming PCs look like all like different colors and to make them blink?
It's like the liquid goes all around. Like it goes all around. And then he has these lights that are in there also. I'm terrible at all of this. My son, since he's, I think, about 5 years old, he was always good like that. Like I didn't know how to do anything. So he would hook up the VCR for me. He would hook up.
Well, nowadays, the little kids are geniuses. Like little kids, like 7, 8 years old, know more than adults about computers, all this stuff online. It's amazing. Like little kids know more than adults.
Yeah, and him, he was amazing. Like from so young, because I didn't know how to do anything. You know.
What year was your son born?
84.
Okay, so he's my little brother. All right, so I'm just guessing what generation and when they they must have introduced computers to him when he was in about 5th or 6th grade, I bet.
Well, not so much the computers. Remember Mario Brothers? He was.
Oh, we had that. Yeah, I had that in 85.
He was killing us. Yeah, he would kill us. His father and I hated to play with them because I never got a turn. It would take hours for me to
When did he get his first? Did he have Atari before that? When did he stop playing and what was his first gaming system he played?
Atari was more my brother Peter.
Gotcha.
I remember Louis used to play Atari with my brother Peter. And Peter's like 12 years younger than me, 13 years younger than me.
Yeah, I remember Atari when I was a kid. But then Nintendo became a thing.
I remember that one. What was it? Centipede?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Centipede, Space Invaders, Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man too. No,
even though the game, there was this like I don't know if it was not a golf game, like a badminton game or something like that. It was pretty fun too.
Yeah, wait, what was it called? What came out with Mario Brothers?
Oh, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. No, Nintendo came out with that.
Nintendo, that's what he had. Nintendo.
I
You
believe
know,
ColecoVision. I remember that, Kevin Kennard, ColecoVision. Yeah.
oh yeah.
But the best one was Nintendo ruled for many years. Nintendo, I believe until Sega Genesis came out, Nintendo was top notch. And then when Sega Genesis came out, they tried to top it with Super Nintendo, you know?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Asteroids. Yes,
Yes.
Asteroids was a great game, Detroit Boss. Duck Hunt.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Duck Hunt, asteroids. Yes. Froggy, whatever that
Yes,
was.
that was a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I loved Mario Brothers, and
Were you good at it? Like, how many levels could you get to? Be honest.
I could never get to anything because I never got to play with the two of them because they would. Do you remember you could be on there an hour before you die.
Yeah, my mother never tried to play it a few times. She couldn't grasp it. She didn't like it.
Oh
She's like,
no, I loved it. I loved Mario Brothers, but it was hard because especially like Lewis, my ex, he would, he was really good. So you'd have to wait forever for him to die and
yes,
you go.
exactly. And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden you play and you die real quick, and then he goes for another 2 hours. I know that feeling. This is like, oh man. So
Yeah, and
literally
then my
2 hours
son.
go by and you only play for 5 minutes. Happened to me.
Yeah, and then my son would get on, and even as a little kid, 5 years old, what could he have been? And he was,
A
he was
little
doing
whiz kid
great.
with it.
I think he was younger than that.
Well, I'm older than him, and not by much though. I got maybe like 35 years on him. No, only kidding. I'm a little older than him though. But I remember when Nintendo came. I remember the games before that, but like the real popular ones was Atari. Yeah, there was ColecoVision and stuff like that. But when
Yeah.
Nintendo came out in '85, they ruled until like '91 when Sega came out. Because there was another Genesis, but it wasn't as good as the Sega Genesis that came out.
Yeah, and then what Xbox came out, and then there was the better Xbox, and now I don't even
Yeah.
know if they use the Xbox anymore.
No, there's a new one coming out. There is also, what is the other thing? Oh, the big popular system. Because my nephews are Xbox kids, and so I know there's a new Xbox coming out.
Yeah.
There's another. What's the other popular game? The Xbox One, PlayStation. Yep.
Oh,
I
that's
remember when the
right.
first one
PlayStation.
came out. Yep. PS1. I remember playing Knockout Kings on that years ago.
Yeah, I tried to get him the PlayStation 5 last Christmas. We couldn't find it anywhere. And then finally I found somebody that had them, and they want $1,500.
Wow.
They were
TurboGrafx 16, Nick. I've heard of that. Yeah, $500 a lot of money, and it runs out so quick, right?
what do you mean runs out?
The
so
store,
quick?
like they're not in the store long, so they want big money for them. They must sell out quick.
Yeah, they were 500, I think, when you bought them at the store, but then they were selling them online for 1,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
So picture buying like 5 of them and selling them for 1,500 online. Wow.
But that's what people were doing, exactly. And that's really not fair because,
No,
kids
it's being
are so
greedy.
excited. Kids want it for Christmas and you can't get
Yeah.
it for them.
No, that's being greedy. No, what I'd like to see someone do, buy a bunch of them and give it to like some needy kids who couldn't afford them or something.
Yeah.
That'd be because a lot of some of these kids their parents can't afford these big games and stuff.
Exactly.
And they run out. What's coming out this year? Like Christmas times now. Is there any like big game that people are all like flocking to see or buy? I'm not
I
sure.
don't think so.
I've heard. I'm asking the chat. Do you hear about the new Xbox coming out or something? Because every 5 years, a few years, they make another one that top the PlayStation. PlayStation and Xbox, it seems, are like the rivals. They're like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And they're always one-upping each other. Slaughterhouse, I remember that, Nick. But they're in, you know what I mean? Like Angel, like Coke and Pepsi compete. That's how Xbox and PlayStation is.
Oh, really?
Yes, they compete like that. So every time one comes out with a new PS5, Xbox will come out with Xbox One. You know, they'll all try to top it. X1 mini fridge, it's gaming system with a mini fridge?
Oh, that's so crazy.
Really? A refrigerator?
Could you imagine that they want
Wow.
kids to get as little exercise as possible?
I threw many controllers in my day. Yeah, I did too. A lot of my controllers had chips in them and little breaks because you play these games and you get into it. And I could never make the jump in Mario Brothers. You know that big jump in part one? In the first Mario Brothers game, I think it was one of the end levels. There's a jump you got to make and land on this little block.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes.
I could never do that.
You know which game I loved? I loved the one. What was it with the King Kong in it?
Donkey Kong. Yes.
Oh, I loved that. I loved Donkey Kong.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I would play that with them.
What about Sonic the Hedgehog? Have you ever played that?
No.
That was pretty fun. I got to admit that. Sega Genesis game.
No, I didn't play that. You know, once they got a certain age, then they didn't want to, they didn't want their mom to play with them anymore.
Yeah, well, they probably want to play their friends and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be honest. Your mom's not going to beat you. It's going to be kind of hard to. You're going to beat your mom in the game. It's not like it's much competition, you know?
Yeah. You know what my grandson had for his birthday this May? He had a gaming bus came to the house. And yeah, and then like 7 little kids would sit in like a seat, and they had a screen in front of them, and they had whatever game they wanted to play at that time. And that bus was, what a great idea, number one. And it was so good because we never saw any of the kids.
Where'd they go, though? Where'd the bus go? Drive them around?
No, it just sits in front of the house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
When you open up the bus, it's a huge, like a long,
an arcade.
Maybe 2 couches put together. You know.
So basically, the arcade comes to you.
Yes.
Kind of theory.
Yes.
Do you remember arcades? I used to love arcades as a little kid.
Yes, so did I.
I miss that. There's no such thing as arcades no more.
No, not anymore.
Like maybe there's a couple like around in the country, like for the hell of it, like arcade lovers, but they don't have them. There's no reason for them no more.
No, exactly. But I think that's sad. You know, like
all them old games you can download. Yeah, it does. It takes the socializing away too.
Yeah, yeah. But it was really cute, and it had, the kids had headphones, and they would sit there and just play their games. Like, it was so adorable.
So they spent the whole time, all the kids hanging out in the bus playing the games and stuff.
Yeah,
they must have had a ball.
Yes, they did, and it was nice for all of us because we didn't have to
chase them around. Yeah. Little kids playing hide and seek. Where's the little kid? He's up in a treehouse, hiding.
Yeah, it was a really nice. He loved it. He loved it.
One time on a birthday party, me and my buddies took off. I was like 9 years old, so they all thought we got kidnapped and stuff. I caught such a beating for that.
Oh my God, that happened to me with my daughter.
Oh, they had a birthday party and they went out hanging out and running around. You guys thought they were lost.
I was in the backyard and I said to everyone, keep an eye on Vicky. I had to go in and get the food. Keep an eye on my daughter. And when I was in the kitchen, I heard like a car screech.
Yeah.
Like stop short, or when they pull away fast. I heard that. And so it was on my mind. And when I came down and I went to go into the backyard and I'm looking, I said, "Where's Vicky?" And she was only about 4 or 5. And everybody jumped up, she was nowhere.
Wow. So that's the car scared you originally, right?
MRE, I said, "Oh my God, the car pulled away. They grabbed her and they pulled away." And I lost my voice from screaming. I was in,
Wow.
I was
How
so
long were you looking for them?
frantic. Like a good 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, so you must have been like so
I lost
paranoid.
my voice. I was screaming, like, like a scream so loud that it hurt your throat really
Yeah.
bad. Screaming. Everybody was running. My mother, my sister, all my friends, everybody was running. My sister-in-law, she was down the block by my brother-in-law, Carmine. His brother used to live on the same block as
So
me.
they were hanging out down there. So how mad were you when you seen her? Did you like go start screaming, or you were just so happy? What would you get
You know
mad?
what? She just took a walk down the block. She goes, I wanted to go see Mikey. You know what? I wasn't mad. Because I was just so grateful. Like, I just held her, hugged her, kissed her, was crying. I was hysterical.
Well, yeah, to lose your voice, yeah, you must have thought something crazy
Yeah,
happened because
I said,
hearing a car screech off like that and then just coming out and the kids are gone. Listen, you got to think the worst sometimes.
and
And
that's what I did. And where would
wow,
she go? Like,
how
everybody
old
was
was she?
looking. She was about 4 or 5 years old.
Oh my God!
And my daughter was tiny. She's
Wow.
still tiny. Yeah, she's still tiny. My daughter's a tiny girl, and so she was so tiny, and she just decided to take a walk and go down the block. And it was my sister who was running down there, and her sister-in-law saw her so frantic, and she said, "What's the matter?" And she said, "Are you looking for Vicky?" And my sister said, "Oh
Wow.
my God, is she here?" And she said, "Yeah, she's right in there."
Wow. That must have been one scary moment, though.
It was a nightmare. I will never forget that as long as I live. I couldn't talk for like a few days.
Yeah, that must be terrifying. Thinking that, oh my God, did somebody just take my kid?
Yeah. And then, like, I'm like, oh my God. And right away my father came into my mind, because my father was always so crazy like that. Don't take your eyes off them for a second, not a second. And I'm like, I asked them all to watch her, but they couldn't even watch her. It was crazy.
Wow. I see the Bob Bordello on Irish Guys thing. Yeah. Well, I don't have no kids, but I have one little story like that. One time I had one of my nephews. This is a long time ago. I used to take him with me everywhere. My nephew, he was about 7 years old. I used to take him to the stores, take him to the mall. So one time we're in a clothing store at the mall, and he decides to hide on me. Like hide under the clothes.
Oh my God.
I was so nervous. I yelled for him for like 5 minutes. My mouth's in my heart, right? I'm so nervous because number one, this is my little nephew, and none of that. How am I going to take him back to his parents? Like they're going to kill me,
Oh my
And none of that.
God.
What's going on? I was so paranoid, thinking somebody kidnapped him. All of a sudden, I see him pop out of the clothes thing, laughing at me, like giggling. I was so mad, like. I was so pissed. I was like, "You can't do that, man!" Because I was the cool uncle, who they
Yeah.
could play jokes. So they didn't worry about getting yelled at or nothing. So I told them, "You can never play that joke on me again." Like that. I was terrified. Like
Well,
in my
that's
head, I
what I
thought of
said.
suicide. In my head, I said, "If something happened to this kid, I'm killing myself."
But same thing here. I said, you know what
It was
terrifies
horrifying.
me? Exactly. It's terrifying. And all I kept thinking of that, like, I couldn't sleep that night, because I said, here I was. It was only 5 or 7 minutes, whatever it was, that we couldn't
Seemed
find
like
her.
forever, right?
But could you imagine the parents that happens to, that they're gone?
Oh, John Walsh. That's why he started that. Yeah, it's pure panic. How long did it see? Because the 5 minutes for me seemed like a half hour. I don't know about how it went with
It
you, but
seemed like forever. It seemed forever. But
yeah,
all I kept thinking of is, oh my God, I was lucky. But these
yes,
parents who really, the kids get kidnapped, this is horrible, because I didn't know where she was for whatever it was. Let's just say it was 10 minutes. I didn't know where she was. Imagine not knowing where your child is for years.
jeez, that's got to be the worst. The
Exactly.
worst.
Exactly.
Or how do you even sleep? Like knowing like where my kid? It's terrible.
You can't. You can't.
That's why we were talking about Ariel Castro, the guy who took that girl for 10 years. He went and prayed
Exactly.
with the family. He went, Chris has been reading a lot about that too lately. He was at the Candle Vigilates. He went on like search parties to look for her. Like
Yeah.
the whole time she's right there. And how about that other girl? Her mother was told that her daughter passed away and you're never going to find her.
Yeah.
So she went to her grave
Yeah.
thinking, well,
Exactly. Well, she wasn't alive when they found her.
no, she died 2 years before of cancer.
Oh my God.
That was Amanda Berry's mother.
Oh
Real
my
shame.
God. Yeah. Oh God.
And these people were destroyed when their kids were gone. It destroyed these families.
Oh my God.
Yeah, picture look at the guy who did Most Wanted, John Walsh, Adam Walsh. That poor little boy was stolen at a mall, and that's what went through my head when my nephew wasn't answering me.
Yeah.
Like that crazy shit was going through my head. And even right now, I
Yeah.
get goosebumps thinking about that feeling. One of the
Yeah.
most terrifying feelings in my life.
It is. It's horrible. His mom let him walk to the toy section.
Yeah,
He
it's not
went
like she left him for an hour. He only went over like an aisle or two.
Yes, yes, yes. And that was it. It was over. I'll never forget that. I
Oh,
will never forget that.
No, I forget what year it happened, but I remember as a little kid always hearing Adam Walsh. And the mother blamed herself for years. For years, she blamed herself. But luckily, they had a bunch of other children after that. And I think they had a son at that time too. But remember
Yeah.
the movie came out, Adam? Do you remember that?
Oh my God. I would have killed myself. Could never have lived. I couldn't have
How about
lived.
how about the movie Steven? Do you know that
Yes, I
story?
remember that one, but remember the
Yeah.
other one? There was another one. It was it had a happy ending because what's his face? I can't remember things anymore. What was it? Vanished?
Vanished.
Um,
There was a movie that was called Vanished with Jeff Bridges. I don't know if that's not what you're talking
oh,
about.
that was a good movie too. That was
Wasn't
when
that?
his girlfriend or
Yeah. Wasn't that an
yes,
excellent
that
movie?
was great. That was great.
That's not many people know about that movie too. That's an
Yeah,
excellent
that was a
movie.
great movie. Yes. That's when
And
that's when I used to watch movies.
yeah. Serbian defense dogs as well. The female Serbian defense puppies deliver. Oh, really? Interesting. Wow.
This
He's
one
got
you
a,
mean?
yeah. Look at that Barbadello he's got. Look at that
Oh
dog.
wow.
Beautiful, huh? Look at that head
Wow.
on him.
Vikings is saying that happened 2 hours from him.
What did? Vanishing?
Vanish?
Yeah, what happened 2 hours? Adam Walsh or one of the kidnappings? Or the Cleveland thing? Yeah, but it was an adult vanishing.
I
Yeah, it was an
remember
adult.
that. Was Sandra Bullock in that one?
Yes,
It
yes, she
was
was.
her. Yes, that was, oh my God, scary.
He played a creepy guy, Jeff Bridges, in that movie.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Joe Battis says that movie was called. I don't know. I think that was The Vanishing we're talking about. Adam was in Florida. Okay, Massive Pump. Yeah, Adam Walsh. Well, they believe that artist told it, but I don't believe him. That guy lied so much. Him and that other guy were taking credit for all kinds of stuff they didn't do.
Who?
There's a thing on Netflix about Henry Lee Lucas and the Texas Rangers. He was a serial killer, and he was solving all these crimes, admitting to all these crimes. So they had him on hundreds of crimes, but he was just taking credit for them because he would get milkshakes and cookies, and that's like
Oh,
serial killer.
yes. Yes, I remember that. He
It
was
was
a
crazy.
10-year-old kid who got kidnapped, and they found the killer like 3 years ago. Oh, God.
That's terrible. But thank
Oh,
God they found the killer.
yeah.
Do you know how many? Listen, this for every child killer who got locked up, there's so many that are free. Think about all the missing children and missing people that go missing. Do you know Ohio's one of the biggest states for missing children? And it's right near this guy Lexner's house, or Wexner. There's so many people that go missing all over the country that they never find,
Oh my God.
or people in captivity, even as we speak right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's got to be in every state too. I believe it happens.
Yeah. What's this? Not trying to be tough guy, but if anyone does something to one of my kids, I say the same thing.
Oh, amen to that.
I say the same thing.
Anybody that can hurt a child should be tortured.
Yes, they should be. They should be put in general population instead of putting them in protective custody.
Yeah, there should be no such thing as that.
Exactly.
If you want to go take somebody's childhood and innocence away from them, well, or you want to go rape a woman, well, then you deserve the punishment. You let their brothers and family members get a hold of you. Ohio was a big
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, in Ohio is one of the biggest. I forget which city too is the biggest missing kids. Like just in so many missing kids, so many people
Really?
that never get found. Yeah, well, you just think about when you used to go to places and see the missing posters everywhere. Most of them people do not get found. I think, and especially after the first 24 hours. If you don't locate them in the first 24 hours, there's so much a percentage of a chance that you won't locate them.
Oh God. Oh, come on. Who is this over here? That's a degenerate thing. I'm putting you in a timeout.
What is it? Oh yeah, that's not the real. That's not the real Tony.
I know it's not the real one, but
yeah, Nambler is a disgusting
degenerate
weirdos. Yeah, who should be flown to the moon and thrown out of a spaceship.
Do you know they allow that on Twitter? But yet somebody who like supports a president or talks bad about another president, they will ban you. But that's allowed on Twitter.
Oh yeah, and YouTube. You ever hear of? I used to one of my first troll victims was Todd Nickerson. Look up Todd Nickerson. He's called the Virtuous Pedophile. He used to be on YouTube. I used to troll him savagely, and I couldn't stand this guy. He's a guy who said he's a pedophile, but he never hurts kids, and kids are safer with him than anyone else. And he had, believe it or not, he had one arm. And he had a hook on his arm. This guy was a creepy dude. I might pull it up one day and show people. There might be still something out there on YouTube. I don't know. He don't got a channel no more, but they got to have him on YouTube talking. His name was Todd Nickerson, the Virtuous Pedophile, and he had a YouTube channel.
I think I know about him because I think they attacked him on Twitter too.
Yes, he's been attacked on many. Anywhere he goes, people were on him like flies on, cacazot. People would torture him because this guy would tell people that, and he would brag that his nephews and nieces sit on his lap, and he would never hurt a child. He's a virtuous pedophile, and pedophiles are good people too. It triggered me so bad that I just kept trolling him.
I think I fought with him.
Yeah, I think anybody who's came across him would.
I think I fought with him on Twitter. I think I did.
Yeah, anybody who came across him probably would because he says that he's a weirdo.
Yeah,
he wants to be. Their whole plan was they wanted to be accepted and for people to not have a stigma on it. It's like, dude, you're talking about sexual attraction towards children, man. Like.
Yeah,
this
is true, Massive Pump. That's so true. Sick. But what?
100% true. Why do you think they're doing?
Goes along with that.
Sadly, they have good ways of conning people, and it's a slow indoctrination. They start with drag queen storybook hour. All these things.
Yeah,
No sex should be introduced to a child, not at all. No heterosexual. Let the child have their childhood. They shouldn't have been taught. They should not be taught about nothing about sexual stuff at all. At all. When you're
Yeah.
that age, your mom and dad will give you the birds and the bees talk at that age. Until then, be a child. Don't take that innocence away from them.
Exactly. South Park had that? Are you kidding me?
They might have made fun of it. I don't know, but who knows? They probably would make fun of it. I don't think they would promote it, but you never know. Who knows in this world?
They're sick people.
Yeah, Carol, they are.
Degenerates. Yeah, see? Let kids be kids.
Yep. That's what I tell my nieces and nephews. They're very good kids. I'm very proud of them. But let them be children. There's no reason to. I don't know why they have to inject that stuff. It's indoctrination and soften the future generation up to embrace these sick ideas or not to look at it with a stigma, maybe. I don't know. But the guy Todd Nichols would go on. There's documentaries about it too, where YouTube scrubs all this stuff. They don't even leave it up for people to.
They do?
Yeah, I'm trying to look up Todd Nichols, anything about him on YouTube right now, and I'm having trouble.
All right, that's good to know.
Todd Nichols, why ain't nothing coming up on him?
So was I, JTP. I was always in a rush too.
Oh, he's back. He is back. Okay.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah, Todd Nicholson's back. He's got 484 subs. We'll be going after Todd Nicholson soon.
Oh, I'll be coming with you.
Yeah, he's back, folks. Discuss. He was live 4 months. Let's say when he was live 4 months ago. He was live. Unbelievable. He's back. Unbelievable.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, so they'll let these people on here, folks.
Yeah, but they won't let Trump on, but they'll let these people on.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe he's back on YouTube. Wonder when he made this. Ugh, disgusting.
I'm not really a cookie person, and I'm really not a fig-filled cookie person. I don't know. MRE, do you like Christmas fig-filled cookies?
I don't like figs. I do look. I used to like the Fig Newtons as a child. Christmas cookies, sometimes if they have sprinkles on them, the old Italian kinds and stuff, I would like.
Yeah.
I'm not a cookie person. Like, I don't like Oreos or chocolate. It's not like I like cookies, but it depends. Like, I used to love my Grammy's Christmas cookies or anybody's my Nana's Christmas cookies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They were okay. But
my father loved them. He loved
my
figs.
father loved figs also.
Yeah, right? They all loved figs.
Yeah, my father loved them. My aunt loved figs. All of my family liked figs. Yes, Fig Newtons. MJ knows what I'm talking about. The Italians in South Dakota were big fig eaters. We have the first Italians to settle in America too. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to that one dude one night, and he's like, "Oh, listen to me." Like, wow, interesting. I'm like, dude, I just said the Spaghetti Trail instead of the Oregon Trail. Like, call me on this. He might have thought I was telling the truth. I don't know.
Yes, he did.
It's like, come on. He's like, fascinating.
I keep thinking about my friend Judy telling me, I can't believe how, why were you laughing? That poor guy was laughing. She said, I kept saying she can't be paying attention. That's why she's laughing. She's laughing at something else. This poor guy is pouring his heart out to her, telling her he lost his arm in a toboggan.
You know what? Some people who might not, like, people that might watch that might think you're a sick person. Like, why is this woman laughing at this poor soul This poor man. But some people got to realize I'm full of it. But maybe some would probably believe it. I go on so long with these stories. Maybe some people do believe it. Wow, she really thought you were laughing.
Yeah, and
That's
that other
funny.
guy thought that he's like, I'm done with bashing MRE. He lost his
Yes, that
arm,
was so
for Christ's
funny.
sake.
He's like, "Come on, man. Would you like leave the guy? He don't deserve this. Picture how hard his life." It was just really fun.
I started laughing.
No, I don't like fig pudding neither. Fig pudding. No.
The morning show with Tony. No, that wasn't cookies. It was a dinner she made, and she used $1,000 bottle of wine to make it. And
Really?
well,
Wow.
what happened is, I thought I told you this already. Was it you? Maybe not. But my mom was cooking, making a special dish for my father, and she needed wine. So she, went and got a bottle of wine and used it. And when my dad came home, it was really good. I have to ask her what it was again. And he said, "What'd you put in this? It's really good." And she says, "Oh," she told him the ingredients, and she said, "Wine." And he said, "What kind of wine did you put in here?" And she goes, "Over there, that one, the one from over there." And he says, "Really?" He said, "Well, this bottle is $1,000. So
Wow.
$1,000 bottle of wine." But you see, he was so good that way, he didn't care.
How old? Where was it? What kind of wine was it to be $1,000 bottle?
I don't know.
But that must have been pretty funny when $1,000 wine was used.
Yeah. Yeah. The bottle was $1,000. $1,000 for the wine. But he had, you see, everybody would, like, at that time, everybody would buy him, like for Christmas and his birthday.
Yeah.
Get
Gifts and stuff.
Yeah, gifts like that, of like, what's that fancy one? Louis the 15th, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, these special bottles. They were like $1,500 in a box, and it had.
Really?
I don't remember.
Isn't brandy also really expensive? There's like old brandy from the 1800s and stuff. There's some like real expensive liquors, I believe. I was never a big drinker.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm not a drinker either. But that's the gifts that they used to buy him. He
So would he drink them, or sometimes he didn't get around to it, and your mom found it and cooked it?
Yeah. But he would like Christmas Eve, yeah, he would open up a bottle, and like, he was good that way. He would say, like, have a glass, and I'm like, "Nah, I don't want to drink." "No, it's all right, have a glass." Drink. But and he didn't care. Like, he thought it was funny. He thought it was very funny. He was like, "Everybody enjoy this."
And so when you was a kid, you would have to go to bed. What time would you put to bed when it come Christmas night for them to put the presents out there?
We had to go to bed early. Yeah.
How, super early?
Yeah. Yeah, and we would be so excited, to go to bed early.
Was it hard to sleep? Because it was hard for me to sleep on Christmas Eve as a kid.
It was very hard to sleep. I would ask my mom, "Can we just open one present? Just one?" But we always did. Even with my kids, we always did it Christmas Day. Always.
Yeah.
Still today, yeah, we do Christmas.
Well, my family, they would let us open one or two presents on Christmas Eve, like from like the family members, but no, we had to wait Christmas Day. But what I used to do is I used to get razor blades and open up the presents and look at them just to know what they were. I was good at that. I got caught a few times trying to repackage them and stuff, but for the most part, I did get away with finding out what was under the tree.
Oh, I had a good thing with my kids, because, first of all, the toy store in my area, like in Ozone Park, would hold your toys. You could go in there. Like,
really?
I would go in there while my kids were in school, pick out all their stuff for Christmas, and then they would hold it. And then I would go pick it up again on Christmas Eve, But what I would do then is my father's car was in my garage. So my kids would search the whole house looking for their gifts. So what I would do is I would put it in the trunk of my father's car and in the back seat so that even if they went looking in the garage, they would never think to look inside the car.
Now, did you find out that they were looking? Like, was things moved around so you knew they were on the hunt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they were on the hunt.
For sure. As soon as like December 1st hits, they start hunting.
Yeah, they would hunt, and then but I had a really good hiding spot. I would put it in the trunk of my father's car, and in his back seat, and in his front seat, and his windows were tinted, so they didn't even think to look inside the car.
Gotcha. Oh, all right.
After he went away, I still had his car.
Oh, okay. Because if they would have found that, they would have been like, jackpot. Now we know what we got.
Yeah.
I think every kid. Did you try to look for gifts or where they were hidden, or no?
I don't remember. I guess we did.
And what time would you just wake up Christmas morning?
Really early.
Yeah, same with mine. Yeah, early.
Really early.
The parents are like, go back to bed. Those kids are up as soon as that light hits out there.
Exactly. And
as the light shines through, they're waking up special because all that's on their mind is toys.
Yeah, exactly. So my grandsons, they have it good because they have it with my family, then they have it with their family, my daughter-in-law's family, and then they come here. So they have like 3 days of getting presents.
Do you think there ever was people that really gave their kids coal and didn't get them nothing? Like some parents say you're going to get coal. I wonder if there is. I'd like to know that, like put a thing out as, if you never really got nothing for Christmas or did get coal or something like that. I'm sure that's had to happen before.
I don't know. Has anybody in the chat gotten coal?
It must have been an evil parents that would do that, but that's had to happen before.
So even like your auntie and didn't do that.
Grammy runs the show, so
that's right.
My aunt Annie would love to give me coal, but Grammy won't let that happen. Grammy loves me.
Oh, okay. So you never got coal as a child?
No, definitely not. I was bathed in nice toys, G.I. Joes, He-Man, toys like that.
Do you think that that's because you only had one arm?
No, it was because of my my great intellectual skills as an orator and the way I used to speak to people outside. I used to gather many. They called me the young Jim Jones at the time. And I asked them to join my Grammy cult. Where we all worship Grammy and do her chores and make Grammy happy. Well, Grammy.
The morning show with Tony Pizza said he got coal.
That's funny. My aunt used to pit the kids against each other and make us fight.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, she would pit us against each other, make us fight, and her and her friends would gamble and bet on it. We were allowed to wear little helmets, and we had plastic swords, little toy shields. It's sort of like, ever see the movie Gladiator? I felt like Russell Crowe in that when I was a kid. Russell Crowe. No, seriously, she used to make us fight. All I can remember is the cigar smoke from that room. And everybody gambling, yelling, get in there, kid. You can do it. Mickey loves you. You can do it, kid. I remember other kids screaming, Adrian. It was a rough time, but it made us into the men that we grew and women that we grew up to be. Yes, did we lose a few eyes and limbs and cells in our brain? Yes, we did.
Oh, my God.
Were an everyday thing in our house. Well, we used to reenact different battles from biblical times. Sort
Oh
of
my
like role play
God.
LARPing. No, I'm only kidding. That never happened. I did one time. I drew. I think I put the F word on like one of my cousin's dolls when I was a little kid, and I got in big trouble because it was like an expensive Cabbage Patch doll, and I wrote it with a marker. And I was about 6 years old, and I got in a lot of
Really?
trouble for that.
How did you know how to spell it?
I don't know. I just knew how to spell it. I don't know if I even spelled it right. Who knows? I probably spelled it wrong, but it was the F word, and it was on the doll with a marker. I don't know why I did it neither. It was so obvious that it was me. It was the only person there. I was mad there was no boy toys to play with. There was nothing for boys to play with. So I colored on their head. And my aunt was so mad. Oof.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like I said, an expensive doll and stuff, and it was a magic marker. And I might have gave her some whiskers and colored some more on her cheeks, possibly, but I don't remember that much. Yes, the F word. I might even not have spelled it right. I might have put FUC. I don't remember. I was like 6 years old. But I remember the vicious beating and the 2 weeks in the doghouse. I do remember that.
Could you imagine being Scotch Wrangler?
When I was 5, my parents wrapped me up and put them under a tree and had a good laugh time and gave me. That's hilarious. That's funny. That's funny right there.
Oh my God. Some people, that's like
Good night, Massive Pump.
Good night, Massive Pump. That's like did you ever see, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, I don't remember which show, showed the videos of when the parents take their children's Halloween candy?
No, I didn't see it, but it sounds funny.
Oh, it was so
That
funny.
usually happens a lot. Like the kids they get sick of it after a few days, and the parents end up eating it in most cases. I've seen that happen a lot too. Because you got to think about it. They come home with like a whole sack full of candy. He might be into it for a few days, and then the parents start dipping in. They lose interest probably.
Yeah, but they put the video. I think they were
Yeah,
online.
look at Scott said, never wrote a normal letter to Santa again.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, there was a guy. There was a guy who was breaking into houses on Christmas Eve dressed up as Santa. That happened too.
You see, that now scares me.
Yeah, isn't that sick? Remember Tales from the Crypt had an episode of a mental patient escaping from a mental ward.
Do you remember that?
Wasn't that a good episode, though?
Oh my God, yes. Yes, I remember that.
Yep, that was a good episode. That was from the first season, I believe, in early 90s.
Oh, wow, that
or
really
late 80s,
was.
one or the other.
I remember that. It was scary.
Yeah, it was pretty. They did a good job because he was an escaped mental patient.
Yes.
And they did it very well, too.
Yes.
That even made, it was a scary one. It was good.
Yes.
It was interesting. And I think that's really happened before, too. Like I said, I've heard things where people tried to break in houses on Christmas Eve dressed up as Santa Claus. It's a good ploy, too, because if a little kid wakes up and sees you, they're going to think you're Santa Claus, It's like, okay, go back to bed. Hey, wait, where's mommy and daddy's jewelry? I really need to tell the time. Can you get me daddy's watch? Santa's gonna go.
Oh my God.
It could happen. It's possible.
Oh my, yeah, it really could.
Like a average little kid who they just think it's Santa. Or maybe they go back to bed, they don't say nothing, they wake their parents up.
Oh my God.
That's why dogs are important. Imagine if the kid woke up and you just got two Great Danes killing a fake Santa Claus, and the kid sees Santa getting mauled.
Oh my God. Could you imagine
Santa? I like Greek food. My friends were Greeks, and their mother was a good cook.
Yeah, I don't really have Greek food that often, but
I haven't had it in years, but I did
yeah,
have some octopus they made. His mom was a good cook, but I like Italian food better. But that's an opinionated
yeah.
thing. But
I guess
they do
that's
have good food.
yeah. I do too. I like Italian food better. I love Chinese food.
Well, believe it or not, the real Chinese food that we know of in America is American Chinese food. The Chinese really don't even eat that stuff in China.
Exactly. And you know how you know when a Chinese restaurant is really good is when you go in and there's all Chinese people in there
Yeah.
eating. That's how you know a Chinese restaurant is
The
really good.
Japanese ones are good too. The Korean
Yeah.
ones are good.
Yeah.
A lot of Asian food is good. Like, but you got to go to a good Asian. Like, we're just like you got to go to a good Italian restaurant. You got to go to a good Asian restaurant.
Yes.
Just go to like you said, like a bunch of Italian or white guys, black guys running an Asian restaurant. White and black
Yeah.
guys. Well, not Asian. It's like no. If you're gonna get good Asian food, it's gonna be made by Asian people.
Yes. Wait, I have to go get some salsa.
Real Chinese food. Got to go to Chinatown restaurants. Yeah, they got good restaurants in Chinatown.
Yeah, oh, I love Chinatown. I love Woha.
Yeah,
That's
well, they're
really
good. They're
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I like the Japanese. What do they call it? Kabaki, kabati, where they chop everything up on a frying thing. Kabachi.
Hibachi. My son loves hibachi, and my daughter-in-law and my grandsons love it too. They love hibachi.
Yep, me and my cousin used to go there all the time. Me and my friends used to go there a lot. But I don't like when my cousin would be like sake, and the guy's shooting this like stuff in his face, and he's drinking it. I don't understand that part. He was like, "You want sake?" I'm like, "No, thank you. Please, no, no. Please. God, do not shoot that at my face because I'm not opening my mouth. Leave me alone." Yeah, and my cousin would move his head around in like all different places, and the guy would be getting it right in his mouth, squirting it from like 2 feet away. It was nuts.
Oh my God. What's a good point, Detroit? What did I say?
Asian foods made better by Asians.
Oh, right. If
I'm
you walk
guessing.
in, if you walk in and you see that there are Chinese people eating in the restaurant, you know it's
Yep.
good because they don't eat what we order. There's a restaurant that I like to go to, and when you go in, it's packed, and everybody there is Chinese. And when you see what they're ordering, it's nothing that we're ordering.
No, they eat. They like the raw. It's different. Like when we think of Chinese food, of chicken wings and all that stuff, they don't
Yeah,
eat.
they
How
don't
about
eat
little
that.
kids? How about taking little kids to Chinese food and they order chicken nuggets? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I know. I know.
That
No.
happens all the time. It's like, what do you mean you don't want no Chinese food? No chicken nuggets. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly. See, my parents both they love Chinese food, so we all love Chinese food.
What would you used to order it? Maybe one day a week, couple days a
Yes,
week, or something?
yes. On the weekend, either Friday night or Saturday night, we would have
And
Chinese.
what would you order? Egg
Um,
rolls, rice, what?
well, my mother loved lobster rolls.
Okay.
You know, my father was good that way. Like he didn't care
What was
what.
his favorite to eat though? He wouldn't care. He would tell your mother to order, and he'd eat whatever.
Yeah, well, he first of all, he would order enough food to feed the block, but he always felt that it's better to have more than not enough. So,
True. But
you
what
know,
would be his favorite dish? Like chow mein or something? What would he like to eat?
no, he would eat like let's see, he liked lobster with what did he eat? Lobster with ginger sauce. Um the lobster rolls he liked the soup, wonton soup. He
My
liked
aunt loves wonton soup. Yes, my aunt loves
I
that.
love it too,
She
but I
used to
haven't had
always
it in a
order that.
while.
My
Yeah,
aunt used to always order the wonton soup and an egg roll.
yeah, yeah. He we I haven't had it in a long time because I don't really find anywhere like where I live.
You know what I don't
Anymore.
understand? Why is it called an egg roll? There's no eggs in an egg roll.
I don't know.
I've always wondered that. Does anybody know in the chat why it's called an egg roll? Number one, it's not rolled up like an egg, and there's no egg in it. So I always just wondered, maybe, I don't know. Hi, Anthony. How you doing?
Hi, Anthony. I don't know why it's good. Maybe because it's wrapped. I don't know why they
Yeah, but
call it that.
an egg isn't wrapped though, or even in the shape of an egg roll. I don't know.
Strange.
Oh, hold on. Viking said, I think the shell is made from an egg. Really? The shell?
Oh, maybe.
How, though? How would you make a shell into an egg? I don't know.
I think Vikings is tricking us.
You know, he said he's guessing. He's guessing.
Guessing.
Oh, okay. Because my mind's going wild over here thinking, wait a minute. How's the egg? Like, what part of the egg?
Okay, here. Brian said the wrap is made in egg batter.
Okay. That makes more sense. All right. See, it's Italian. I mean, that's Asian American stuff, though. You know what I mean? All these terms that come up are more like Asian American. Because like in Asia, the Chinese are not eating egg rolls, I bet. Or maybe it's something different. Or I don't know.
I'm telling you, they eat much healthier than we do.
Oh, they sure do. Well, when the reason we have a lot of Chinese food in America, because when we build the railroads and a lot of the Asian people came here, they used to sell the Chinese food on the side of the railroads and stuff when they were building them, the workers and all that stuff, and really caught on, especially in San Francisco out there. Crab ragoons.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good. They have lobster rangoons too. I love
I like
seafood.
them.
I love seafood.
Yeah, seafoods are one of my favorite. I like manicotti, manigot. I love manigot.
Yeah, you like manigots? Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm not really like a big pasta eater like raviolis or lasagna. I don't really like that. I don't know why. I never really did.
I like my pasta. Don't get me wrong, but I do like having other stuff with it. I do like fish, different kinds of fish and stuff.
Yeah, I could eat fish 7 days a week. Last night I took a recipe off YouTube for salmon. It was so good.
Really?
It was really good. And salmon is so good for you.
No?
No, I said it's so good for you.
Oh, I thought it was no good for you. I was like,
no,
really?
Salmon is really, it's good to eat. Very healthy.
Duck sauce and pork fried rice.
Yeah,
I've had that. Yep.
Yeah.
It's an egg wash.
Yeah.
Seafood is the best.
Yeah. Shrimp toast.
I never heard of shrimp toast. What's that? Never heard of that.
Shrimp toast is very good, but it depends on what restaurant you get it in. Everybody makes it different, but it's good. They mix like some kind of shrimp, like like what's inside of a dumpling or wonton. Like that's.
Oh yeah.
So they take that and they put it in between like bread, like 2 slices of bread.
Okay.
Yeah, something like
mall Chinese.
Try it.
Mall Chinese food? Yeah, no way. It's probably not good. No, I wouldn't have no mall Chinese food because there's not even Chinese people in there making that.
Penny or rigatoni?
Penny.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I always get that, but I always buy like it's supposed to be low carb, the Dreamfields.
Did you? All right, I know what they are.
Do you know what Dreamfields is?
Dreamfields, Fields of Dreams, Kevin Costner, 1919 Chicago White Sox. If you build it, they will come. Yeah. No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a brand. It's like a brand of pasta that is low carb. It's supposed to be low carb anyway.
Oh, okay.
Dreamfields. What do you have? What do you have, MRE, at a Chinese restaurant?
I'm not allowed inside, so I'll stay outside near the car, and then my Grammy and my aunt will bring me. Well, I don't know. I like teriyaki. They'll bring me some teriyaki out. They'll give me a little rice. What else? I don't know. Those little red things are pretty good with sauce on them. I don't know the name of them, but that's the stuff I have. It's mostly leftovers from what they ate, so that's what I get.
All right, bucatini. Yeah, that's good. Do you like Lenny's Clam Bar? I know the owners of Lenny's Clam Bar very well. I haven't eaten in there, and no, Don Pepe, I will never eat in.
I like clams. I don't know them places, but I like raw hogs and all that stuff.
All right, stop asking about a dog.
How about the dog? What dog?
I like you, Lamps. Why do you keep everything is about the Chinese and dogs? That's terrible.
Have you all eaten it? Oh, like a joke, like Chinese pit. Yeah, I think they're in like one Asian. I'm not sure, but I think there's like one Asian country where it is a delicacy or something like that. Believe it or not, but it's not all Asian.
Yeah, I can't think about that.
Not just Asian food is just not dogs. That's just a falsehood. But there is some delicacy of in one of the Asian countries like that. But yeah, not all Asian restaurants serve people cattle.
Terrible. Last night I had grilled swordfish with anchovy butter sauce. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, nice. Mussels are good. Scungili,
yeah, everything. I love it. Bucatini I love bucatini. You have to wait until the employees take a break and then you see what they eat, not what they sell. Exactly.
Yeah, smart.
It's always fish. I always see them eating fish. Like
they're big. Yeah, they love fish.
Yeah, and it still has the head on it. That's what they eat, and it's like in a broth with white rice. That they don't eat fried rice and all that other stuff. Egg rolls, and they eat dumplings. A lot of dumplings. You can tell how nosy I am. You could tell how nosy I am.
Yeah, freaking eyes.
Yeah, I have to look at what everybody's eating.
Cambodian food. One of the Chinese astronauts took it. Oh my God, Scott!
Right? They're mean tonight.
Branzino is good.
Yeah, that is good.
The French eat snails.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like snail salad. I do like snail salad.
Oh, my father used to try to get me to eat that. I would never.
Oh, snail salad is delicious.
Oh.
My grandmother used to make the best snail salad.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I used to love snail salad.
No, it's so sad.
Oh, they were good. The snails were delicious. Well, your dad was a big snail salad guy?
Yeah, he liked the...
Was your mom too? Your mother?
No, not the salad. He liked that escargot. Do you remember, what was it on Seinfeld when he said, I'll have an order of the escargots? Do you remember that?
No, I never really watched Seinfeld that much.
It was one of those shows. It said, I'll have an order of the escargots.
Stuffed rigatoni, pasta shells are good.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, they're good too. I'm not a big lasagna person. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a big lasagna person. No, but I do like it.
Yeah, me neither.
Most of the other stuff, I'll eat any Italian food.
Yeah.
FBI eats frozen meatballs from Dollar Tree. FBI. Oh, he said FBS. I thought he said FBI. I thought he said FBI eats frozen meatballs. You'll see that guy. What was his name? Tadado?
Yeah.
Tadado? See him inhaling meatballs outside the Dollar Tree. And he's got A-Light on a leash feeding him to him, petting him on the head. They should make a picture of that or a painting of Donato eating the meatballs and petting Johnny and feeding him. Don't feed the animals.
Oh God.
Garlic. Oh.
Rails has. Oh, really? My sister was very friendly with the father and the son now.
You know, meatballs. Yeah, of course I like meatballs, but everybody thinks just Italian just eat spaghetti and meatballs. There's a lot more food than just spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Italy, especially up and down Italy, there's all different. Like you could live on Italian food year round because there's so many different like stuff to eat. You know, so many different dishes and stuff.
Yeah. When I went to Italy, I went to Sicily. They don't eat breakfast. Like they don't have eggs and toast for breakfast. They have like a croissant with Nutella or toast with Nutella. They don't have big
How
breakfast.
old are you when you went to Italy? I never been there.
I went there about 15 years ago.
Oh wow!
15 years, yeah. And I was there for 2 weeks.
Where
Um,
did you? How far did you go? Did you stay at one place or?
yes, I stayed with my friend's cousin. So we stayed there and we were there. In fact, I'll know exactly when I went is when Italy won the World Cup.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the all right, the soccer. Yeah.
Yes, I was
Football,
there.
yeah.
I was there the night they won.
Oh wow! It must have
Yeah.
been going crazy over there.
Oh my God, you can't imagine how. I mean, that is big to them. The whole
Oh, they
town,
love their football. Good
everybody
night,
was
Carol.
out. Everybody was out in the street. Everyone, and they shoot guns. They were shooting fireworks.
Well,
They
they love their football.
Wow, I've never experienced anything like that. That was amazing. And it just went on and on and on into like 3 o'clock in the morning. They love their football is right.
Oh, big football fan. Europe
Okay,
is
so
huge.
that's
with
when,
football.
yeah, that's when I was there in 2006. That's when I was there.
Now, is that the only country you've ever been in Europe?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, and then after that, we had a stopover in
Spain?
Amsterdam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Amsterdam, which was fascinating to me because it was like 10 o'clock at night and it was still light out.
Really?
It was still light out in Amsterdam. It's
That
really
must have been
strange.
weird. Chicken
It's
Marcel
really
is good, but
strange.
that must have been weird.
Yes, it was very weird. But
And what time did it get done? That's
I don't
bizarre.
know because it was like we had to our connecting flights didn't something happened to the connecting flight, so we had to stay in Amsterdam.
How
like,
long were you stuck there?
Just overnight. You know, they put you in a hotel and they
Oh.
yeah. And then, you know, we left in the morning, but I said, I don't understand. How come it's still light here? Like it was still light out. Like it was like 7 o'clock on a summer night here in the United States. It was unbelievable.
Wow. You ever get jet lag?
I don't like flying. I hate it.
I flew a few times.
Oh, you did? Where did you
Yeah.
go?
I flew around the park. Well, like I was into acid as a child. No, I've flown to Nova Scotia before. Where else did I fly to?
You really?
Yeah, I've flown to Nova Scotia. I had to dig up artifacts of this Viking buried treasure I've been following. I don't know if you ever seen the movie with Nicolas Cage. You ever see that movie where he's running around finding historical artifacts?
Yeah.
Well, we did like a sort of like a role playing tradition. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm tired. I can't lie no more. I'm done with it. I'm never gonna tell another story again. I failed. I'm a loser. No one likes me. I'm not
Oh
smart.
my God.
I can't even have a mirror in my house. Oak Island. I worked on Oak Island as a child. Yeah,
Who?
Oak Island is very fascinating, actually, and they never
What
can
is
find
Oak
that treasure.
Island?
It's where Oak Island is where this buried treasures at that they've been trying to find forever. There's a show on the History Channel like called something about Oak Island where these brothers are trying to dig up this treasure. It's crazy. Yes, I flew with
Where is
the
it?
Oak Island's in Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like I forget the secret of Oak Island. I don't know, but it's if you, they had a series on the treasure hunters, I believe it was. Has the Oak Island treasure. Listen, who knows what's buried under there, man? And the way they rigged it is where if you dig so far deep, the water comes in and buries it. So I don't think they could ever get that out of the ground.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think they could ever get that out of the ground.
Well, no, all kidding aside, where did you ever fly to?
To Marine. I went to Marine before.
Now, what is Marine?
It's a country. It's a beautiful country. It's right near Thesos. It's across the sea, the narrow sea. Kind of near Westeros. You know, Game of Thrones.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! I
No,
should know better than to ask you.
No, Marine. No, where did I fly? I flown around the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest. I never went to Canada. I was going to say I did, but I never went to Canada. I just mostly flown around the USA a couple times.
Okay.
I went surfing one time.
You went what?
Surfing.
Oh, okay. That's
But
nice.
it was in a pool, not real surfing, just in a pool. And my cousin would shake the sides of the pool, so we had some waves going. I wasn't that good at it. We would play Beach Boys music. It was fun.
What do you say about people who say that we are cowards because we don't show ourselves?
I say it's ridiculous. Google and YouTube let you, if you don't want to put your camera on, you don't have to. And you've shown yourself before. If you're smart enough to show yourself, because so they could take pictures and put penises on them like degenerates. No. Why I don't show my? Why should I? I have the right not to, and I choose not to. Plus, I'm very ugly. So I have the right not to show my face. I've been ridiculed and chased out of cities, chased out of schools. I've broken mirrors with just one look. You know, that's all it took. Just one look. Medusa. If you think you've turned a stone by looking at Medusa, oh boy, you have no idea.
Listen, I would never, I don't ever want to see who you really are. I don't want to see what you look like. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to
people never, and no one ever really asks. Like the people that I chat with in comments don't even really ask me. You know, the only people they want to dox you, the only people they just want to find out who you are. That's why they tell you to do that.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I think that this is so much fun that we don't know anything about you, and you can tell us anything. And I just think that it's a lot of fun.
Or just never believe anything I say. That's all.
I don't.
You can't. You can't.
I know. That's why it's funny to even ask you questions.
But yeah, they just want people don't have to though. Like Google and YouTube allows you to put an avatar up. So that whole show your face thing is it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
If you want to show your face, you can. You have every right to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay. I don't know how it diminishes your arguments or anything like that. Anyways, it should be you should debate my arguments or judge what's coming out of my mouth and stuff like that. What do you like? If you don't want to watch because I don't show my face, no problem. Why would you want to see me anyways?
No, I don't want to see you. I
No,
don't
I'm talking about the chat and like in general, like people asking them questions all the time, like show your face.
Yeah, exactly. See, Jenny, that's the word I was looking for. It would take away the mystique.
I
Exactly.
love that German Shepherd. Look at that dog. How cute
Yeah.
that puppy is.
Yeah.
Look at those ears on him. Handsome puppy.
MRE.
Email their boss to do it.
MRE, do you have 10 toes?
13. 13. Including the one that's trying to grow out of my ankle right now. That would be 14 and a half. And then you want to consider my son's that's coming out of his ear. Troll defense purposes defeats the purpose. Cancel culture is the worst. Joe Dirt when I talk.
Yeah, who's Joe
Some people
Dirt?
say Arnold Horseshack.
Oh, who's Joe Dirt?
He was like some little weird guy with a weird voice. David Spade, basically. Some people say I've heard that before, that I sound like a weird David Spade sort of character. Yeah, I've heard that. But yeah, Joe Dirt was David Spade, like a character he played.
Oh, on Saturday Night Live or something?
He might have started out with it on Saturday Night Live, but he actually made a movie about it.
Okay.
I've only seen a little bit of it. He's got like a mullet and he's like trying to be like a hillbilly or something. I don't know. But yeah, the David Spade thing I get, the horse shack. Or like I'm holding my nose and I'm talking. So that's how I sound, like I'm holding my nose all the time.
I don't think so. Because now
That's how I think I sound.
Yeah, but you just held your nose and you didn't sound like you normally sound.
Kind of. I'm holding my nose right now. I swear to God, I wouldn't lie.
Are you've been accused of using a voice changer?
Yes, I've always had a voice changer. I've always had one.
Okay, so you're speaking to us with a voice changer.
I would have to hook it up, but I can get a voice changer. I can come on and get a voice changer. You want me to hook it up?
No.
It takes a second.
No, don't do it. You're just gonna take the whole mystique out of things.
No, I know, but I technically do have. I've had them for a long time. Voice changes.
Oh, okay.
I have channels where I just talk with a voice changer where they've never heard my real voice.
Really?
Yeah. I have little Tippy.
No, it's you know what I feel like right now? Like I'm interviewing
a weirdo.
Tommy
A very weird person.
What?
A weird.
No, like Tommy Flanagan from the Liars Club of America.
I remember you was called A like that before. That was hilarious.
Yes, I did. I posted it on Instagram too.
That's so funny.
When he goes, yeah, that's right. I'm the president.
Yeah, I'm the president of Liars and Honesty. He turns around and he's like looking around to make sure nobody hears him. He doesn't want anyone to hear him.
That's one of my favorite Saturday Night Live characters was him.
Yeah, hold on a second.
So if it's not that funny,
you couldn't hear me?
Couldn't hear you what?
Oh, I'm trying to talk, but
no, we didn't hear you.
Oh, hold on, let me try to plug it in.
So Matthew doesn't think we're funny. He said, ugh.
What about now?
What the Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? I don't know why it won't work.
It's working.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah. My thing's having trouble working.
Oh, that's what he always said. Yeah, that's a ticket.
What's that from? Yeah, that's the ticket. Nobody could do it. Money for nothing and the tricks for free, right? Isn't there a song about that?
No, that's what the character Tommy Flanagan always said.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
John Lovitz was a funny guy.
He really was. He's still alive, right?
I believe so. He was he did a lot of different skits on Saturday Night Live. He did a lot of who was like a real big Dana Carvey was another big impressionist and skit guy.
Oh, he did the church lady?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was the best. The church lady too.
Yeah.
MRE is Harvey Keitel. He's in between gigs, ATM, just working out. TV on YouTube. The secret's out, MRE.
Yeah, I'm caught. Oh no. Dire Straits, that was the song. Money for nothing, the kicks for free. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I want my MTV. That's what it sounded like. I can't sing, trust me.
Oh,
the church lady. Well, maybe it's Satan.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that special?
Isn't that special?
Yeah, she was funny. Oh,
yeah.
Calling her she. Yeah, Dana Carvey was hilarious with that.
Yeah. That's really I think those were the funniest characters.
Yeah, well, he did a great George Bush impression also. Not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. Yeah, he was a funny guy.
Yeah.
I don't really watch it no more. I don't even know if it's still on Saturday Night Live. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched it in a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. The last funny ones, I believe, were about maybe 10 years ago with Will Ferrell and a couple of those characters, but...
Yeah, I have not watched it in a really long time. It got too political and favoring one side, so,
Yeah. When it takes the fun away when it's all about politics.
Yeah.
Like I can get making fun of both candidates. They should make fun of both equally. But when it's just all propaganda, it's like
exactly.
What time is it? Oh, I have to take these dogs out, do a few things, and I'm gonna head to bed. And plus, I don't want Grammy waking up and catching me down here and beating me. I have welts on my back from the other night.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it hurt. Oh,
thank you again. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for coming on and bullshit and stuff.
Yes, thank you.
And you're going to be at 1,000 soon. Let me see how many you got right now, because you were like one away from 900 when we came over here. Hold on. How many? Yeah. I can't see it, but yeah. You should be at it very shortly. Hit 1,000.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I didn't even tell anyone yet. I didn't even put it out on Twitter or Instagram or my Facebook.
Wow! No, you only built it organically, around the community, basically, and people share it. That's good.
Mostly you, JTP, Mob Talk Radio, even Lee Cole. Even Lee Cole shared my. Told everybody about it.
Well, in the future, one day, tweet it out and tell people to watch.
I will. I'm still, you know why? Because I still don't have the hang of this yet.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, once you learn it and really catch the hang of it in about a few weeks, I shared 864. I shared it on Twitter. Really, I thought it said almost 900. Wow, am I blind? Wow.
Yeah. I thought I had 929 the other night on Cane Shades.
Yeah, I always look at the wrong thing as well. Thanks for having me on and talking and stuff.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night. God bless you in the chat and everybody in the chat. God bless you. All right, bye-bye.
Good night. Good night, everyone. What's this? Angel, did you bring Angela yet to show her how to get on next time? No, I'm gonna tell Angela to come on here, and this way we can I could show her step by step what to do, and this way there's reasons why Angela doesn't want to show her face either, because of some freaks that bothered her just for defending me and my family. So I don't blame her for not wanting to show her face. Okay, everyone. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for coming, and he is the best. Angela is my friend. She's in the chats all the time. She's a friend. So when the other night when we were on Cane Shade, she was trying to get in. She was trying to get on because she was going to come on with Chris Casparosa and myself, but she just couldn't get in. I will double check the numbers, Angel. What does that mean? Good night, D. Allen. Thank you, morning show. Although I don't think you're really him, but thank you. Good night, Marla. I talked to her in the chats on Shades. Yeah, she's a great girl. She's such a great girl. Okay. Try to get Bruce on. Yeah, all right, we'll see. I need to get the hang of all of this first because I know how to work just what we're doing right now, but there's other things that I really need to get really good at before I start telling everybody and then bringing people on. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if this is really the morning show with Tony Pizza or not, but thank you. Good night, Detroit Boss. Good night, Lamps. Next time, don't talk about animals. Thank you, MJ. MJ, are you a woman or a man? Thank you, A. Cicero. Francis, you will get it in no time. Yeah, I know. I'll do it. Good night, everyone, and thank you so much. Thank you. I love animals more than people, Lamps. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Mickey. When will you be on next? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Let me see if I can get Angela to come on. But we'll see. Yeah, people do stink. You're right. That's a smart move, Angel. Yeah, I don't want to have somebody come on and then I don't know what I'm doing. That's not good. Or tell everybody come and sub to me and I really don't know what I'm doing. So I'm a werewolf, male waif. Sometimes a wench with a wrench. All right, that's good, MJ. No, because every time I see you, MJ, it reminds me of my brother's mother-in-law because her name is Mary Jo. That's why. Thank you, Jenny. That's okay, Lamps. And thank you, Jenny. I think I love you. You are so funny. All right, everybody. Take care. And thank you so much. Thank you. Good night.